Hey everybody, I'm revealing too much, and this video is a part of my series about Marvel's Midnight Suns, which is coming soon. And if you haven't seen any of my other videos, you should probably know that I'm really excited about this game. What I want to talk about for this video is a question that I'm guessing a lot of people are going to ask, and the question is, will I want to play as the Hunter? In Marvel's Midnight Suns, you have the option of playing as or with, depending on how you look at it, a bunch of incredibly iconic heroes from the Marvel universe. And for the most part, when people are playing Marvel games, that's what they're looking for. They're looking to play as the heroes they know and love. So the question is, what is going to make someone choose to play as the Hunter, who, if you don't know, is a character that you yourself create in the game, the first ever creatable hero in a Marvel game. You get to choose your character and choose how to play the character, and as the game goes on, the way that you can play the Hunter really expands. You have a choice between going light side or dark side. You have a choice between being friends with certain heroes or honestly, kind of making certain heroes mad depending on what you say and what you do. And what's going to make you choose to play as that hero when you could choose someone like Captain Marvel or Iron Man or Wolverine instead? This question, like many of the other questions that I'm covering in these videos, is pretty subjective, so I can only talk to you about my experience with the game. Honestly, after having played a lot of the game, I can confidently say that I take the Hunter on as many missions as I can. So why is that? Well, for one, honestly, the Hunter is just strong. The Hunter is a good character, and every time I play as the Hunter, I feel pretty confident that it's going to work out. There's a lot of abilities that the Hunter has that I haven't found on other characters. Particularly, some of the ways the Hunter heals is incredibly useful. And bringing the Hunter along with other heroes means that those other heroes can really shine because they don't necessarily have to worry about getting downed. On top of that, there's a system in the game that helps pull up lower level heroes to match the Hunter's level if they're not going on as many missions as other heroes. What that means to me is, in terms of XP leveling, if I want to get my heroes up to a higher level, the best thing I can do is take the Hunter along as often as I can. Personally, for me, the benefits of taking the Hunter along outweigh the disadvantages of not having three characters that I've known all these years and love. The Hunter has a lot of really cool abilities, a ton of utility, and is just very exciting to play as. So if I have a mission where I have the choice to bring any character, there's no required characters, and some missions do have required characters, so in some missions you're going to be taking certain characters along whether you want to or not. But if I have the choice, almost every time I have chosen to take the Hunter along. When you pick up the game, you might decide that, honestly, you're only going to take the Hunter along on missions where the Hunter is required. And there are missions. As far as I'm aware, most, if not all, of the story missions do require the Hunter. So, maybe on the missions that don't require the Hunter, maybe you won't take them along. Maybe that'll be your time to experiment with all of the other heroes. But so far, for me, when I'm given the choice, I pretty much bring the Hunter along on every mission. There hasn't been a lot of times where I've thought I could do this better if I specifically didn't have the character I created, and maybe that's just part of the RPG element really bleeding over into combat where I am playing as the Hunter, so of course I want to bring that character along. But I really think Firaxis did a good job of giving the Hunter so many abilities and so many different cool things that when it comes to giving me the choice, it's really not even a choice. I just bring the Hunter along. Now, I can't say that's going to be the same for you because you might have different priorities. For you, taking along heroes that you know and love may outweigh the benefits of playing as the Hunter. But I will say that Firaxis has done a great job of giving the Hunter a lot of very, very cool abilities that make them an asset on the battlefield. What I want to say for anyone thinking about picking up the game is give the hunter a chance. Even if it's not a character that you know and love like so many of these other characters are, you're going to find something you love about the hunter, I bet. So take them along. Get to know them. Play as them. See if you can find something you enjoy, because I think it's going to benefit your team. So to go back to the original question, will I want to play as the hunter? The answer for me, and I wasn't sure before I played the game, is a yes. Like I said, basically every time I can, I choose to take the hunter along. I don't know if that'll be the answer for you, but hopefully hearing my opinions and hearing what I think helps a little bit. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to make more Midnight Suns videos that are all going to be aimed at helping you just like this one. Thank you for watching.